Hi guys, it has been a while since my last video and I've been up to other things. Now I've been touring a little bit, but mainly just to the volcano. But now I started a huge tour yesterday. I started a big tour around the country. Also with 2 days in the West Fjords of Iceland, and that is exactly where I'm going now. I have one client. He's an American photographer, very specific on what he wants to shoot and what he wants to see. So what we're doing now, we're basically commuting during the day and shooting during the night. This being June in Iceland, perfect time for midnight sun. And yesterday night, well, last night, we were at the Snæfellsnes Peninsula. We only had basically one major location, which was Mount Kirkjubel. That was his primary location, what he wanted to see. But here in West Fjords, it is all about Dynjandi waterfall. So guys, this is Dynjandi, one of the most powerful and the biggest waterfall in Iceland. It's a beautiful thing, as you can see. It's located here in the West Fjords of Iceland, and it is the primary reason why we are here. My client this was the one of his priorities, what he wanted to shoot. So here we are. We're kind of lucky because the prediction was kind of like very windy and cold, so I kind of layered up a bit too much, but you know, it's better to be too warm than cold, I guess. Tomorrow we're gonna continue our route. We're gonna go north. Yesterday and today was west, and there was a lot of water. We were shooting a lot of water, waterfalls and ocean and stuff like that. So I wanted to say something about speed. What speed should you use when you're shooting water? That's a personal preferences, and there's no right or wrong. There's just taste. What's your taste? Do you want to freeze the water completely? I normally don't want that, but I don't want it too silky either. I want to see structure. There's no right number. There is no right number, even if I tend to start in about half a second exposure, then I go from there. If I'm up to a second or 2 seconds, like you can see here, you can see the structure is gone. It's too milky. It's borderline blown out. It just looks weird to me. As for this one, this is half a second. For me, that's much more way to go. So I'm not here to tell you what speed to use. Just when you find your composition, when you're satisfied with the composition, do a few test shots and see what you like. Zoom in on the water, see what you like, and then take it from there. So we are at Dynjandi waterfall again, this time in daylight. Usually I'm not for shooting especially waterfall in this kind of light. But if you got the sunlight directly on the waterfall, it's kind of cool. You know, if it cuts in half or something like that, it's very difficult to get a decent shot. Like I said before, this is his primary location, so he wants to get this in every possible light. After this, we head on north. Until then, thank you for watching and goodbye.